Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a video for Houston Rockets Daily. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be awesome. I do apologize in advance. I am sick, so I don't know how long this video will last. The Rockets just lost by 1 point to the Denver Nuggets. It was a tough loss. The Rockets had the lead in the last 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of the game, and they were not able to come away with the victory. A lot of the reason was because of Eric Gordon and his 2 ridiculously clutch three-pointers at the end of the game. But the Rockets had plenty of opportunities. Now, Denver was giving them all the chances in the world. Denver shot the ball 40% this game. 40%. It was 95-94, so it wasn't an offensive battle. The Rockets, they shot 47%, but they only shot 28.6% from downtown. The turnovers were an improvement for the Rockets' regard, but not really that great at 17. I guess it isn't the end of the world considering they just had, what was it, like 25 the other night. So, not the end of the world. Is there something wrong? Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I don't think... Oh, okay, we're chilling. So, game night, when we get into the box score, and we preach this a lot, don't look at the box score, especially with the Houston Rockets. Don't be a box score watcher. It doesn't tell the narrative of the game. But tonight, it kind of did. Let's take a look at it. We'll start it off with Jalen Green, who, by the way, was not in the starting lineup, or was not in the closing lineup. Last couple of minutes in the game, Jalen Green was nowhere to be seen. I guess that was Stephen Silas's decision. I don't really know why. I guess it was because they had the lead and they wanted defense. But then once they lost the lead, Jalen, I still don't really understand it. Man, that was an advertisement. He shot 0 of 5 from downtown, but 3 of 9 from the field. So that would mean he shot 3 of 4 from the field and 0 of 5 from downtown. Or not from the field, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm really surprised Jalen Green wasn't in it. I don't understand it. I get that he hasn't been shooting the ball well, but like I said, he was 0 of 5 from downtown. Outside of downtown, he was 3 of 4. In 2-point attempts, he was 3 of 4. So I don't really get it. Maybe there was an injury issue. I don't really understand it. I guess this is something that we'll have to kind of just wait to see. Who really knows? Kevin Porter Jr., it was a horrible night for him. Thankfully, he only had 3 turnovers, so there is a positive to it. But he did finish 2 of 14 from the field, 2 of 7 from downtown for only 6 points. So it definitely wasn't his best showing. Just, you'll see it as we go through it. It wasn't a lot of these Rocket guys' night as far as shooting the ball goes. Christian Wood, although he did have 17 rebounds, and he's averaging like 13 per game this season, which is awesome. But tonight, only 12 points offensively. It wasn't his night. Jae'Sean Tate, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Pretty solid from him. I'm loving the more consistent basis that we're starting to see from Jae'Sean Tate. I'm absolutely loving it. Daniel Theis, though, he was like the reason the Rockets were... I don't really want to say in it, because defensively and offensively, he was a huge reason the Rockets were in it. I don't want to say he was the sole reason, but he was a reason. 18 points for him, 5 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from downtown. These are those nights where Daniel Theis, these are the nights you don't really anticipate this to happen. And Daniel Theis was one of those signings in the offseason where, myself included, we would rag on him. It hasn't made that much sense, but it definitely hasn't made no sense. So I think altogether the Daniel Theis signing, if anything, it's been a positive. It's definitely an improvement from Kelly Olynyk on the defensive end. So that's what the Rockets are looking for. And he's not going to be a part of their long-term plan, so it doesn't really matter anyways. Moving on to the bench, we're finally getting more KJ Martin Jr. 19 minutes for him, 11 points. Eric Gordon, he had a nice little pass to Jae'Sean Tate at the end of the game. I still wish Stephen Silas had called a timeout and they could draw up a play, but last play, Gordon goes between 2 defenders, gives it to Jae'Sean. He gets blocked by Nikola Jokic. But he finished with 12 points. The bench did pretty good tonight. Alfred Şengün, we finally got to see Şengün versus Nikola Jokic. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for him. DJ Augustin helped contribute a little bit. So altogether, the bench unit actually did a pretty phenomenal job as far as scoring the basketball. I think if anything, this game just continues to demonstrate how close this Rockets team is, and I think a lot of people agree that come January, this Rockets team is going to be very, very talented. And they're a work in progress. They have yet to win a game on the road. But, hey, I will not complain with a good draft pick and a good second half close to the season. So, no complaints for me. This team is very, very close. And they're still competitive without KPJ. With KPJ dropping 6 and Jalen Green dropping 9, they lose by 1 on the road against the Denver Nuggets. I think that is definitely a success. So that's it for today, guys. Hit the like button, hit that sub button. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.